My name is Diane No, and I am the program manager for the Department of Surgery. I help with the research infrastructure in the space. Since the age of 18, 19, experienced my first bout of depression, anxiety and depression. And at the time, it was really, really odd because I've never had that. I've never dealt with that. And it actually manifested itself in my first year of college. And throughout college, I dealt with just depression off and on, and I actually had to take a year off to really figure out what was going on, because at one point I was very suicidal. And so just being Asian American and my parents, we just didn't know how to deal with it. And they put me on medication, but of course, medication takes at least a month for it to really get into your system. And part of this too is we were really all in denial that, that maybe I was doing too much, that maybe the college I was going to was overwhelming. And also, I am a polio survivor. So for most of my life, I've had a lot of physical challenges in terms of just getting around and acclimating to just, being a person with disabilities, physical disabilities. So the thought of having, a mental health disability, a behavioral disability, was a little bit overwhelming. Not until about 10 years ago was I officially diagnosed with bipolar disorder. And it happened after a really, really extreme, another episode. And it had to do with just me doing too much. And it made sense. The psychiatrist that saw me at the time, this was 20 years after college, we tracked my progress and just kind of like the cycle of in and out of depression that I was going through. And she said, she officially diagnosed me with bipolar type 2. I felt the courage to share with my friends, because for many years, just did not share with my friends. Just being Asian American, our culture is to not bring shame to the family, to not share our business and our, just our struggles with others. We want to just make sure we protect the family name. And so that was really, really a difficult and a real challenging thing. And for me, even more so, being a person of faith, I'm a Christian, and I did seek out, counseling from my pastors. And not until 2014, I felt like I really need more help. I was living here and my family's in Southern California. So I didn't have them around me to just go to. And I finally just sought help from the community I had here. And that was really freeing to be able to share publicly, and not to share publicly like a wide audience, but to share with several people that I really trusted and that I count as safe folks, and just really understanding that this is an illness. Medication has really helped me. Therapy has really helped me. And my peer support, of course, helped me a lot. And in the last 5 years, I've really integrated diet change, exercise regimen, and talk therapy has really, really helped in continuing to take medication. I feel like it's an ability. It's just a different way of looking at the world. And it's just drives you differently. It drives me differently, motivates me in a different way. So I see it as a gift. And I definitely have to manage it, but I just feel like it's just brought so many other amazing blessings in my life. So I would say you're not alone. Don't be afraid to get help. And there are people out there that can really, really help you. And so, yeah, I would encourage them to not suffer in silence.